Hello everyone, welcome to channel IGCSE&GCE Maths School. Today also we are going to discuss the paper 2 of mathematics of Edexcel IGCSE June 2022. Right now, until this point, we have uh, discussed around 20 questions in this paper. Now today we are going to discuss this 21st question, that is a vector question, right, said to be difficult. Now we will try to solve this vector question, that is question 21. Now here this OAB is a triangle. Then vector OA is 4A. Vector OB is 6B. Then they say Q is on line AB. Then they say this OQP is a straight line. Therefore, OQP, all 3 points lie on the same straight line. Then they say that vector AP, they say vector AP equals 2A plus 8B. Vector AP means this, 2A plus 8B. Okay, that is all facts they have given. Now they say using vector method, find AQ is to QB. Find the ratio AQ and QB. That is what is asked by using the vector method. Okay. Now we will do. Then to find the ratio of AQ is to QB, then we have to by using the vector method, you have to find the vectors AQ and QB. You have to find the vectors AQ and QB. That is what we have to do first. Then vector AQ you find like this here. But we don't know this part. You can go A to O to Q. Then that is vector AQ. But we don't know this OQ. That is the thing. Then, but OQ is a part of OP. Therefore, if you know OP vector, then we can write OQ vector as a part of OP. Yes, we find the vector OP? Yes, can. Yes, we can find the vector OP like this. OA plus AP. Vector AP is given to us. Therefore, we can find OP. Therefore, then we can write a vector out of finding vector OP. This vector OQ as a part of vector OP. Then by using this vector OP, you can write both vectors AP and both vectors AQ and QB. And then comparing those vectors and find the ratio between AQ and QB. Okay, right now. Then we will try to find first of all this vector OP. That is what we need. Right. Vector OP. This is what question Q21. Then vector OP equals what? Vector OP equals vector OA plus AP. Vector OA plus vector AP. Like that. Vector AP. OA plus AP. Then vector OA we know 4A. Vector OA we can substitute. Vector OA we know 4A. Then plus vector AP is 2A plus 8B. Then we write that also here. Instead of vector AP we substitute 2A plus 8B. 2A plus 8B. 2A plus 8B. Then this is vector OP. Then vector OP, you can simplify, you can add the like vectors 4A and 4A, 6A. Then plus 8B. Okay. So that is vector OP. This is an important vector. That is important to find the vector OQ. Then I told you now vector OQ is a part of OP. Therefore, we can write that vector OP, vector OQ equals, let's say like 2/3 of OP or 1/4 of OP. So like that we can write when vector OQ is a part of vector when OP. We can write that vector OQ is a part of vector OP like this. But we don't know this number. Therefore, that number we take as K. By taking as K, you can write vector OQ equals K vector OP. K of vector OP. Then vector OQ we can write here another important vector OQ. Vector OQ can be write as K of vector OP. Right. K of vector OP. Now we have found the vector OP. Then vector OP is this much. Then we can vector OP is 6a plus 8b. Then instead of this vector OP, this 6a plus 8b can be substituted. Then you do that here. OQ vector OQ equals K times 6a plus 8b. Then you multiply by K times 6a is 6k a, and plus K times 8b means 8k b. And that is vector OQ. This is an important vector. Okay, in terms of K. Right? Okay, now we have to find vector, we can find vector AQ. Vector AQ, they are the vectors we need to find the ratio between AQ and QB. Vector AQ, we can write like this. Vector AQ is like this. Vector AO plus vector OQ. Vector AO plus vector OQ. Alright. That is the vector AQ. Vector AQ is vector AO plus OQ. When you find a particular vector, you have to see how to go to that, how to go from the starting point of the end point to the vector in a different way, like that. That is how you have to do. Right. Then write vector AQ equals vector AO plus vector OQ. AO plus OQ. Then vector AO is the reverse vector of OA. Vector OA is 4A. Therefore, vector AO is the reverse vector of 4A. Reverse vector of 4A is minus 4A. And here minus 4A. AO is minus 4A. Because OA is 4A. OA is 4A. But AO is the reverse vector of that 4A. Minus 4A. Right? Then plus another one is OQ. Then plus OQ we found. OQ was here, this one. Then 6k a plus 8k b. Okay. Then we can simplify this also. Then there is a terms here. Then you can take a out. Then it will be minus 4 plus 6k and take a out. That is a component. Then plus 8k b. Okay. Like that. That is what you get after taking this a out as common. Right. Then here, this is called what? AQ. This important vector. Okay. Then we have to find this. Next one is QB. How do you find QB? From go from Q to B, you find alternative way like this. Q from Q to O. We know this vector now in terms of K, and Q to O and O to B. That is how you find vector QB equals vector QO plus OB. And write vector QB equals vector QO plus what is that? Other vector OB. Vector OB. Vector QO is the reverse vector of OQ, this one. Reverse vector of this one. Vector QO is the reverse vector of vector OQ. The vector OQ is this one, no, therefore vector QO is the reverse vector of this one. That means negative vector of this one. Then right here, negative 6KA plus 8KB. Right, that is the, because this QO is the reverse vector of OQ. Vector OQ is 6KA plus 8KB. Then vector or QO is the reverse vector of this one. That means negative vector of this one. That's why I put negative sign outside bracket C for the whole thing. Then vector OB, we know how much they have given 6B. Vector OB 6B. Okay. Vector OB is 6B. Right. Now you can simplify this also. You remove bracket 6 minus times 6KB is minus 6KA. Then minus times 8KB is minus 8KB. Here minus times 6KA is minus 6KA. Then minus times 8KB minus 8KB. Right. We remove brackets by multiplying by minus and then plus 6B. Now here you can take B terms out as common for these two terms. Then here it will be here a minus 6KA. Then you take the what we call the B out. Then you can write plus. Then within brackets after taking B out minus 8K plus 6. Then within RB. Okay. That is what vector QB. Vector Q. This is also important vector we need. So we need the vector AQ and vector QB. Now we want to find the value of K here. This K. Then for that we have to use some mathematical principle of vectors here. Now if you take these two vectors AQ and QB, they say that Q is on AB. That means Q is a point on AB. Therefore, this AQB is the same straight line. Then AQ and QB are two parts of the same straight line. Then if you get two parts of the same straight line, those two parts are parallel. They are parallel vectors. If you take whatever two parts or three parts or five parts from the same straight line, all those parts are parallel. That is the principle of vectors. Right? Then AQ vector parallel QB vector. Then you write here AQ. Now you write here first of all AQ vector. AQ vector equals how much? Within brackets minus 4 plus 6K. A plus 8KB. That is what? AQ vector. Now you write QB vector. QB vector equals how much? Minus 6KA minus 6KA plus minus 6KA plus within brackets minus 8K plus 6. Right, so minus 8K plus 6 B. This one. Right? Okay. Right. So they are the two vectors AQ and QB. Here minus AQ vector minus 4 plus 6K A. Right. Then and plus 8KB. Correct. Then this QB vector is minus 6K A here. Okay. Plus minus 8K plus 6. Minus 8K plus 6 is B. Okay. Now we can write here as I told you. Now AQ and QB are parts of the same straight line. Then when the same straight line is divided into any number of parts, all parts are parallel. Therefore, you can write as AQ vector parallel QB vector. because this AQ and QB are parts of the same straight line. Okay. Then you can write because here if you want, because AQ and QB are parts of the same straight line. Right. Okay. As they are separate, they are parallel. Then in parallel vectors, corresponding component ratios between the coefficients of corresponding components are equal. That is the principle. In parallel vectors, ratios between coefficients of corresponding components are equal. Now, the ratio between A components of two vectors equals the ratio between coefficients of the B components of the two vectors. Now, then therefore we can write here, then take the coefficient of AQ vector, that is this one minus 4 plus 6k, then divided by the coefficient of A component of QB vector, that is minus 6k. Okay. Then that is equal to what? The ratio between the coefficients of the same component in the other in the two vectors, that is ratio between the coefficients of B components of both vectors. Then here it is 8k over the coefficient of B in the QB vector is minus 8k plus 6. Okay, right. Now you simplify this. Take this denominator this side and multiply. Take this denominator this side and multiply. That's all you have to then. Minus 4 plus 6k multiplied by this one. Taking that to that side. Minus 8k plus 6. Then equal. Take this minus 6k to this side and multiply. Then 8k into minus 6k. Okay. Now you multiply this one. How do you multiply this one? This minus by this minus 4, you multiply this whole thing. And this 6k also you multiply this whole thing. Then minus 4 times minus 8 how much? Plus 32. 32k. Okay. Minus 4 times minus 8k is plus 32k. Then minus 4 times 6 is how much? Minus 24. Minus 4 times 6 is minus 24. Then by the 6k times minus 8k. 6 times 8 is 48. Then 6k times minus 8k is minus 48k. Okay. Then 6k times plus 6 is plus 36k. Then this side you multiply 8k multiplied by minus 6k. 8 minus 6 is minus 48. Minus 48 k into k square. Here also I think there's a mistake here. Then this when you multiply this minus 4 times minus 8k is 32k. Minus 4 times 6 is minus 24. Then 6k times minus 8k is k times k squared. And 6 times minus 8 minus 48 k squared. Right. Okay. Now we bring this minus all the k terms to this side and take all other terms to other side. Then here 32k plus this 36k. Then this minus 48k squared, and that's all the k terms here, right? And we'll bring this k terms to this side. Minus 48k squared is taken to this side. Then it becomes positive 48k square. Okay. Now we will take the other terms, other plane term, this one, to other side. Then only 24 is plane here. Take that to that. Minus 24 become plus 24. Okay. Now this minus 48k square plus 48k square become null. It is like 5 minus 5, 0. 3 minus 3, 0, like that. Then here 22k, 36k. How much? Add those to 68k. I equals how much? 24. Then you divide pi in k, divide both sides by 68. Then this 24 over 68. Okay. Now you simplify this. You can simplify this as what? You can divide this by cut by 8. No, not 8. Right? By 7? No. By 4 you can, I think, yes. By 4. By 4. 24 is 4 times 4, 24 is 6. And 4 times 4, 24 is 6. 4 times 4, 68 is 4 times 1, 2 is left, 27, 70. Now, like this. Okay. The k value equals how much? 6 over 70. Okay. Now write k value. Okay. Now k value has been found. Now after finding k value, now you have to find this AQ and QB vectors now has been found in terms of k. So therefore we substitute this k value into each one. Then AQ vector equals how much? Minus 4 plus 6k A plus 8k B. Right. Then we'll substitute that k value into this one. Then here minus 4 plus this 6 into k value, substitute this k value 6 over 17. Okay, that is that part. And A plus 8 into k means how much here? 6 over 7. For this k also you substitute this k value 6 over 17b. Okay. Right. Now here we simplify. Here it is minus 4 plus 6 times 6, 36. We can't cancel 6 and 17. Therefore you multiply numerators. 6 times 6, 36, 17. Okay. Now we plus this one is we can't cancel 8 and 17. Therefore multiply this numerator. 8 into 6 how much? 48 over 17. Right. Now you simplify this one here. You consider this as a fraction, put denominator 1. Then common denominator for these two is 17. Then 17 here we write 17. Then 17. Then you convert this 1 into 17. You have to multiply this by 17. Then you have to multiply this minus 4 so by 17. Then that is minus 68 there. Then minus 4 into 70. 7 times 4 is 28. 2 is left. So yes, sir. Yes. Then here this plus. Here to make 17 into 17 multiply by 1. Here also multiply by 36. That's all. Okay. Then plus here is 48 over 17 comes as it is. Now this one, if we add this minus 68 and 36, how much? Minus 68, 36. Then here two different signs are subtract. Here it is 2, here it is 3. Minus 32. That is minus 32. Then you can write your answer. This will be minus 32 over 17a plus 48 over 17b. Okay, that is what we have got ultimately AQ, vector AQ. Okay, right, vector AQ is that much, right? Then I will write here vector AQ. Okay, vector AQ, how much? Minus 32 over 17a plus 48 over 17b. Now we can do something here, AQ. Then there is a common factor. Then 32, 48. Then 8 seems to be a common factor for these two. 17 is the common factor for denominator. Therefore, for denominator we can take out 17 as common factor. For the numerator we can take as common factor 8. Then 32 we can write 8 times 4. 8 is taken out. And this 17 is also taken out. Then what is left here? 18 is taken out of this 32. It is minus 4. A that is left. Then plus out of this 48 also 8 is taken out. Then what is left is here 6. 6b. This 17 was taken out. Right. Then that is ultimate version of AQ. Right. Right. Now I will rest of this part. I substitute then K value we found. I will write it somewhere here. K value equals 6 over 70. Okay, 6 over 70. That is we found that. Okay. Now, okay. Now we found value of the expression for the vector AQ. Now we are substituting that K value. Okay. Then now we are going to find the expression for the vector QB by substituting that K value. Now we got vector QB here. QB equals how much? Minus 6KA plus minus 8K plus 6B. Now for this K also, we substitute that K value we found. Then that is minus 6 into 6 over 70. A here. Instead of K, we substitute that K value. Then plus this one. Minus 8, instead of this K also substitute that K value is substituted. That is 6 over 70. Then plus here it is 6, no? Then it is plus 6. Then B. Okay. Now we simplify. Here is how much we can cancel 6 and 70 multiply. Therefore, these two numerator 6 times 6 is minus 36 over 70. And this A. Okay. Then plus this one here. We can cancel this 17 and 8. Therefore, you multiply these two again. A minus 8 times 6 is minus 48 over 70 plus 6. This 6 and B. Then this one here minus 36 over 17 as it is plus 1. Now here we can simplify this part by making this 6 also a fraction by putting denominator of 1. Then find the common denominator for 17 and 1. That is nothing but 17. Then to convert 17 into 17, multiply this by 1. Then therefore multiply the numerator also is 1. Then it is nothing but minus 48. Then To convert this 1 into 17, this 1 should be multiplied by 17. Therefore, 6 also must be multiplied by 17. Then 6 multiplied by 17. How much? 7 times 7 times 6, 7 times 4. 6 times 7 is 42. Then 4 is left. Then 6 times 1 is 6 plus 4, 10. Okay. 102. Here it will be 102. Okay. Then times B. Okay. Now equals minus 36 over 17. 17a. Then plus. Then you can subtract this. So 102 deducted 48 is deducted 102. Then it will be how much? 148 here. 2 from 12 is 4 and 4 from 9 is 5. Okay. Then here 54. So you get here 54 over 17 B. Okay. Now again, this is also vector QB, nothing else. It is that vector QB. Step by step found. Then here also there are common factors. 9 is common for both. 9 times here how much? 4. 9 times here how much? 6. Then 17 is also common. Then take 9 out and 17 also out. What is left here? Minus 4. 9 times minus 4 is minus 36. Then 9 times what is left here? 6 is left. 9 times 6 is 54. Then B. Like that. Okay. Now we have taken the two vectors in the numerical terms, right? And in terms of A and B, right? Now we want to find the ratio between A cube and QB. Then we will find the ratio between what? A cube vector and what? QB vector. Alright. What is A cube vector? A cube vector. Where is A cube vector? This one. This one here. You can put here 8 over 17 into how much? Minus 4a plus 6b. This one is 2. Then vector QB is how much? This one. 9 over 17 into minus 4a plus 6b. Alright. Then we calculate we are going to calculate what? This ratio. Then this and this can be cancelled. This 17 and 17 also cancelled. Then what is left here? 8 is to what? 9. So therefore, ratio between AQ is to what? QB equals nothing but the ratio between the vectors AQ and QB, that is 8 is to 9. This is the answer. Then we can write it like this, that one. Vector AQ is to BQ. QB equals what? We can write 8 is to 9. So this is the answer. Okay. Right. That's a nice question. Then see you, have a nice time. That is the end of that question. And wish you all the best and do the question several times watching the video.